And now, introducing the new SneakyG Man store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in SneakyG Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for SneakyG Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica SuperBowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the SneakyG Podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants! Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG. What's going on? Episode 277. We are going to walk, crawl, low crawl to 300, episode 300. But we are right now at 277. Those that are joining me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn. Thank you. Okay. We got a lot to get into today. We got, it's Super Bowl week. All right. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Want to quickly touch base, what happened last weekend. It was, of course, it was Nick's birthday. My birthday, because my birthday's in January. Nick's birthday's in January. So we're all celebrating over the weekend. Nick turned 18. So what better way to celebrate Nick's birthday? In the strip club. Yes, hookers everywhere. No, I'm kidding. We went to the casino up in Oklahoma and WinStar, to be exact. Shout out WinStar. We played some poker. So Friday played in a poker tournament. I got to give my kid a big shout out because of the fact that his very first poker tournament ever. When I mean ever, I mean ever. Grant Clinton, thank you so much for the birthday love. I appreciate you. First tournament ever. Out of 80 people, he finished 28th. You know what? He did me proud. Did he finish in the money? No. It was only like, I think, he said top 8, but I thought it was top 10. I could have swore top 10. Billy, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. What else? Oh, golf. Golf, we did a little. I only made it to the front 9. I couldn't do the back 9. I was, because it wasn't just us. It was, it was 4 of us. And Nothing against Mama Boss and Sienna and Nick. It was cold, and I knew we were going to be walking around all over the what do you call it, casino after golf. So I just played the front nine, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna holler at your boy. So they finished the back nine. I didn't do too bad. To be fair, we didn't even keep score. So if you're gonna ask me how I did, I put the ball in the hole. That's all I can tell you. So now here we are, February 5th. We are 4 days away from the Super Bowl. But before we go to the Super Bowl, before we talk about the Eagles and the Chiefs, go Chiefs. Okay, go Chiefs. Hold on, Jaden. Hold on, let's see. What do you say? You saying, yo, Sneaky, it's DZ. I definitely got to make an appearance on episode 3. Of course, you got to do that. Of course. I would love for you to be there for that. And of course, anyone prior to that too, as well. We're gonna get into the Super Bowl, but of course, we got to talk about the Giants. We got to talk about Roger Goodell, and I want to. But on the way home from WinStar, and apparently it happened late Saturday night. The NBA trade that was heard all over the world. I want to tell you how petty I am about this trade. Okay, I love this trade. I love the fact that Luka is now with the Lakers, and now AD is with the Mavericks. Now I know you're going to ask me. I live in Dallas. Am I a Dallas Mavericks fan? No. I am a Denver Nuggets fan. I was a season ticket holder for a couple years. Fabulous. Mwah, chef kiss organization. I was there before they won the championship, and I'm still there after. It was awesome to be there when they won their first championship. If you look in my room, you see the NBA, you see the new version of the Larry O'Brien trophy back there. That is in celebration of the Nuggets winning the Nuggets winning the Super Bowl. Jesus, the Nuggets winning their NBA final championship. Not last year, year before last. Celtics won it. Although we should have went back to back, but man, Minnesota was just tough. Anyway, I love the fact that the trade was made because of the fact that y'all could get off Shane's back now. That's it. Point blank. He is now hated. I heard season tickets for the Mavs have plummeted. But I think I'm not really into conspiracy theories, but I'm going to jump into one. I'm going to be a little hypocritical real quick, and I'm going to tell you why. Those that don't know, the new owners, because Mark Cuban did sell his majority stock of the Mavs, they are casino folks, and I kind of did a little digging today, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news for Mavs fans, but they're billionaires. And what do the new team, or the new team owners, they're billionaires, and what do they want? They want $2 billion. They want to be more than a billionaire or so. I would not be shocked if the next coming years that the Dallas Mavericks are not a winning ball club. I hate to say it, but I am going to say it. I would not be shocked if they fall off from grace. I mean, they go from making it to the NBA Finals, being conference champs, to now being irrelevant or being relevant in the NBA. And I don't have anything to support this. It's just a suspicion. It's just because of the digging I did. I would implore everybody to do their own homework. I hate it when people say, do your research, but go ahead and do some research. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, that they're gonna ask for another. I could honestly see that these owners are casino owners. They're actually fighting to get Dallas to approve some work for them to develop a casino in downtown Dallas. I'd love that, to be honest, because then I could play some Texas Hold'em here, and we don't have to go to WinStar. Although technically, WinStar might be a little closer to me than Dallas. I don't know. I doubt it. But anyway, I digress. And if it doesn't work, if the city does not want to improve the facilities for the Mavs, or even add casinos to the Mavericks, I would not be shocked nor surprised within the next, I don't know, I don't want to say 5 years, I'll say 5 to 8 years, that the Dallas Mavericks will be the new NBA team in Las Vegas, and they will be called the Las Vegas Mavericks. I would not be shocked. It would not surprise me. So for those that are Mavs fans, please start making that phone call to your representative, to your local representative, and tell them we cannot let this team go. But just I would not be shocked. Now, I was reading, and Ed, I see you. I'll get you here in a sec. Actually, yeah, I'll get you here in a sec, because I bring up after I say this. The draft is coming up end of April. All right. And I know there's a lot of talk. I see people saying, hey, do you want Cam? Do you want Shador? I would not be shocked if either of them are not available for us when it comes to 3. And we will pick up, we'll get Travis Hunter at number 3. I would not be shocked. Or we get a defensive back or a defensive end at 3. Okay, I know we'll get the best. I'm hoping we get the best player available. We'll see. Although we all know Travis Hunter, if Shador and Cam is taken, that Travis is the best player available. However, our quarterback situation, if we do not get it in the first round, there's some talk. I don't know how true or how true it is, but I will say that we could go with Dart if he makes it to the second round, and or Milton, Joe Milton. His name has been circling around a little bit. I've done a quick deep dive on what do you call it, on Milton. I need to do a deep dive on Shador and Cam. It was Cam Ward. I just actually looked at their last games, but we'll see. Now, I know you don't talk about controversy here on the show, but I will today. Well, I might as well. Shit. I mean, I talked about conspiracy theorists, and I talked about about the whole possible selling of the Mavs or movement of the Mavs. Milroe, James, I don't know about Milroe. He did not look good in this last outing, especially against Michigan. Go Blue. I will say this. And I read a little bit about the article on how this year, for the first time in NFL history, a sitting president will be attending the Super Bowl. You know what? He's the president. If you like it or not, regardless or not, it is what it is. Okay. But I don't I don't agree with the steps that Roger Goodell is going with the end zone. I mean, he's the commissioner. He has the right to do that. I'm an American. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I have a right to my opinion and my freedom of speech. Since George Floyd, they put on the end of the end zone, end racism, end racism, end racism. And I will say during that time frame, I can honestly say, as an American, that being a black man in America, that we have came so far. We have came so far. However, there's so much work that needs to be done. However, in the recent months, we've taken some steps back, and I don't understand why. And they're saying that the reason why Goodell is changing the verbiage is because of the president going to be on the field. I am not going to use my platform. I am not going to sit up here and say that we have a racist president. I am not going to do that. That's not what this show is about. But what I will say is this. I think the timing for Roger Goodell to not post end racism is just adding the implication of such. And I don't think it does any favors to anybody. They should. I don't believe they should change the message. I think it should stay the same. That's my 2 cents, and I'm moving on. Now, here we go. Ant, what you doing, man?
What's up, brother?
Nothing much. Nothing much. So I'm hearing a lot of people talking about they would love to see Jameis Winston as a backup or as a bridge quarterback. Now, I will say this. Surtain won Defensive Player of the Year. I heard that won Rookie of the Year. The Washington quarterback.
Oh, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just turned it on when I turned on my laptop.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I should put it on. But so what was the first thing you thought of when you heard that Luka got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers?
I didn't think. I was too busy scrambling to my phone and my laptop to go, this ain't true. No freaking way. And sure enough, it's true. And I think that the Mavericks did the absolute most insane thing you should ever do. And they traded away their main star player, the guy they should have been building around.
Grant said amazing trade for the Lakers, of course.
I'm a LeBron hater, so I hate the Lakers, so I don't care.
I'm either here and he'll never be Michael. I mean, I'll just say that. He'll never be.
He can't wear Mike's jockstrap.
No, he'll never be Michael. And it's funny too because of I asked a question. I asked my son, who's your favorite player? Of course, he'll say LeBron James, not his favorite player, but Jordan or LeBron. Kids my son's age have never seen Jordan play. I was actually a Jordan hater. I hated the fact, one, he beat the Suns in the finals, so I hated the fact that he kept winning. But then I had a soft spot when his father was murdered, right? And how that whole transpired. That's just a sad story in itself.
I hated him after that too.
Yeah, my heart kind of went out to him about.
You know what it is? As a Knicks fan, we couldn't.
Right. And and it's funny you bring that up too, because at that time frame, I like Barkley, what he did for Phoenix. So of course I rooted for him. And in that the Phoenix Suns, that final. But I did have a heart for Patrick Ewing, John Stockton, Mason, all those guys there. I hated, when Reggie Miller hit those 2-3 points, in less than he scored like 9 points in like 9 seconds or some crazy mess. But let me bring up Danny real quick. Danny, I see you.
Yo, what
Danny,
up, boys? What's
I was
going
just
on?
going to shout you out, D. Appreciate the
Daryl,
text the other
Enoch,
day.
I see you. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
What up,
Sorry
what
I
up,
missed
boys?
y'all the last couple of weeks. You know, I've been tired, you know.
I hear you, bro.
Preach.
Hey, man.
So Danny, the reason why I brought you up,
Yeah.
Ken, hold your phone sideways. So
Let
it'll,
me hold on.
He don't.
Oh, yeah,
he don't have it. He has it on lock.
Yeah, I got it on lock.
okay, all right. So you're for Winston coming to the Giants.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Well, why? What's so?
I mean, he would definitely he's a good locker room guy. You know, I don't know if you've seen his videos lately. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. He's a character.
Right.
He plays good football. You know what I'm saying? He has ups and downs, of course. But I think having him and Shador in the quarterback room would definitely bring, entertainment, a little spice to our quarterback room. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Right.
We need something like that, bro. We've been boring to watch, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That was my concern. If you're going to bring in Jameis Winston, we have to have either Cam Ward or Shador as our pick.
Oh yeah.
If it's anybody else, even if it's Jackson Dart,
Either one.
I don't want him here. I don't want Jameis Winston here. The reason I'm saying that is I feel what Danny's saying in the fact that if you bring in Winston and you have either Cam Ward or Shador, it just makes more sense for me. And again, based off of what Danny's saying, he's a great locker room guy. And for guys like the young guys coming in, you need that. Guys that can joke around, but he can also show them the ins and outs of what the NFL is all about. If you're bringing in a veteran, my thing is I don't like the bridge quarterback. Back in the day, I liked the bridge quarterback. I'm not sold on it much anymore.
We can't have it. Oh, and Seattle music nerd, please stick around. I'm going to use your comment when we get back on the LeBron talk or the trade.
Thanks.
Anthony Davis and
you guys talked about it already?
Luka. Oh yeah, we'll bring it back.
Okay.
I don't think that Shane and Dable, I don't think they have enough time for a bridge quarterback.
See, yeah,
I think right now they have to make some kind of splash either in the draft or in free agency. Not just to keep their job, but to save face. I've been hearing a lot about Joe Milton. What are your guys' thoughts about him? What was he, third round? I think it was.
He still has a lot of upside.
They say he wasn't doing too good at the Senior Bowl.
Well, he didn't. Are you thinking of Milrose?
I'm talking about Milton.
Yeah, I'm talking about Milton. The
Patriots backup. The Patriots backup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's going on, Tanya? I see you. I see you.
Hey.
I see that Milton is that type of quarterback that that Coach Dable likes. He likes that option, that RPO type quarterback. And Milton, I think, will give us that greater option. I'm sold on him. When I was, when I put my ear to the ground and I heard his name was popping up, I'm like, that's great. But my only issue is he's with the Patriots. The Patriots are going to oversell. And how quickly can Milton pick up this offense? Dable's offense to be effective on the field. In the case of, if we get Shador or Cam, that kind of minimizes Milton's prospects or even value, if you will. But if we get him as a backup, I think at that point, if we're going to keep DeVito, I don't know if DeVito's still under contract. Then I could see bringing him out as a third string, and then say bringing in a Winston or a Flacco or someone that Shador could learn from. But at the same time, I'm definitely sold on Milton, but I'm afraid that the Patriots are going to oversell.
Yeah.
Here's the thing for me. So we also got to look at the definition of bridge quarterback, because the bridge quarterback back in our day, Sneaky, is different from the bridge quarterback today. And what I mean by that is a bridge quarterback back in the day would be a guy that comes in and he's basically your starter for a year or two, shows the backup what to do, kind of like Favre did with Rodgers and that kind of stuff. Today's bridge quarterback, in my opinion, is a guy that you bring in who can play if need be, but he's more or less your backup, and he watches our new rookie quarterback through the motions. He comes off to the sideline. He tells this guy, okay, you should probably try and do this different. You can do this different. Hold on. I got to take a deep breath. Okay.
Oh man. So what?
God,
Who cares? I don't. Who cares? Who cares?
I'm so freaking angry right now, dude.
I love you.
Like I said, who cares? I think I can't wait for this game to be over with. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stick on topic here.
How funny. All right, let's stick on topic. How funny is that they had him up there and then they panned over to Jameis Winston?
Right?
Yeah.
Coincidence or not, right? Coincidence or not?
Yeah. I think it's funny how Jameis Winston, not only did he ask Kevin Durant a stupid ass question, I ain't got a job. Where should I go?
Yeah.
And then Winston ain't dumb. He ain't dumb. He knew Kevin Durant was going to say.
They just named Kevin Durant Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, I know. I see it all over TikTok. Whatever. Who cares? I don't care.
Yeah, I just don't want him to win the 3-letter thing.
Yeah.
That big silver
like I
trophy.
said,
I want to see him win that.
like I said, and Winston was like, "Where should I go?" And homeboy was like, "New York." And he didn't want to. Not only did he ask him which New York, because he didn't want to leave any assumptions out there. Which New York should I go to? And of course, he answered with the following. Now, that being said,
wait, let's talk about how he said it. He said, I think that New York Giants team needs a quarterback. Tell me that wasn't taking a shot without telling me he wasn't taking a shot.
The way he said it, yeah.
I was taking a shot.
Sure.
I was taking a shot.
Yep.
Now, speaking of that, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I have a new hat on tonight, and it's all in honor of Hog Farmer Chris. And I'll say this. This is the one hat that I wish I didn't win. I would rather sing the damn song and buy a conference hat for a Commanders fan. But that didn't happen, and we're gonna move on. Okay. Now I don't mean to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And if you guys want to speak on it, I'm just gonna throw it to the floor and let y'all talk about it or not. How y'all feeling about Goodell changing the wording on the field?
Dude, what's he gonna change it to? I didn't catch that part.
Basically he's changing end racism with try love, or Chad, help me out here. What's Goodell changing the field to? Try love or show love or something like that?
Is this all because Trump is attending the Super Bowl?
You know what? That's the assumption. I don't want to say that's the case. However, before it said end racism. Right? Oh, try love. Yes, try love. There we go. Try love. What's your guys' thoughts on that whole thing?
I think there's a little bit of pandering going on.
I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah, pretty much.
Has anything to do with racism at all? The try love, if I'm being honest, I think it's more of an LGBTQ plus thing. I really do.
What, the try love thing?
Yep.
All the transgender and all that stuff.
Yeah. I don't pay added letters and plus sign. I have no idea. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't know, because I'm not part of that community, and I'm the kind of person, and you do you, I'm gonna do me. That's what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it has more to do with that, but it's an open concept. So I could be thinking that side, and then somebody else could be thinking it and going, well, it's kind of on the lines of the racism, on the LGBTQ. It's basically just saying everybody should love everybody. But I think there's more to do with the one thing, but that's just me being an ass.
Right. I think that I would prefer that they just keep the
I would have just kept it. The same.
I don't understand why it's changing, because of the purpose behind it. What started that initiation.
Is he changing it just for the Super Bowl, or is it for next season too?
I don't know. I don't know.
I would say probably next season. Listen, if we want to make it something big, something that's known, something that I think deserves, I guess, the kind of respect, and a lot of people are going to think it's funny. I think it's a stronger message than a lot of the messages that have been sent out. The famous Rodney King quote: "Can't we all just get along?"
Right.
You don't have to say love. You don't have to say racism. It says how we should all feel. Can't we all just get along? You don't have to agree with each other, but we can agree and disagree and go on with our lives without bothering anybody.
Just get along and watch football. That's it.
That's it. And I know a lot of people were turned off by what the NFL was starting to, take action after the whole George Floyd thing. I shouldn't say thing, the whole George Floyd incident. In my personal opinion, I think they should have just left it alone.
I agree.
I think because
it was
of the
a touchy
fact,
subject.
Well, it is. And I think that the reason, to change it and have the speculation, because, the first ever sitting president's come to the game, blah, blah, blah. I think it's poor timing. I think it's poor taste. But again, that's just my opinion.
I look at it this way with the president. I'm not even going to say Donald Trump, because any president at this point, with him going to the Super Bowl, I really don't care. And I'll tell you why. How many presidents have we seen over the years attend the World Series? How many presidents? I have seen a few, but not a lot, attend NBA finals. You know what I mean? I've actually seen a president or two attend Stanley Cup finals.
The World Series they go to.
Oh, constantly, year after year.
Yeah.
George Bush was big on that.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just like, okay, now it's just another thing to throw. A president went to the Super Bowl. I feel the same way I feel about the Super Bowl every year. The Super Bowl is a spectacle. The game isn't the game. As far as I'm concerned, the NFC Championship and the AFC Championships are the real championships, because all the Super Bowls is for celebrities, people with money, gamblers. It's not for the football fan, which is what it's supposed to be.
I think for nosebleeds, it's like $9,000 a seat.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And Tanya's saying it best. She says, "Sneaky, we are too sensitive as a country," which I agree. Once they started making teams change names, took people off food items. Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, but you know why that happened? Again, that was due to the whole George Floyd thing. And you know what? For us to be, oh man, we could definitely talk more about this, about being, and the thing is, like, in my mind, there's so much that I can say, because Tanya, you're right. We are sensitive as a nation. And I'm going to, I feel confident saying this. I think as parents, we're soft. We don't like having awkward conversations. And I could go into detail like that. I mean, Danny should know. I mean, he has like 15, 20, 30 kids.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Can we go back to our draft pick real quick? Because I was thinking, Ant said something about Austin Dart.
Jackson.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We should trade back and get
Mm.
another need, and draft that kid out of Ole Miss. That doesn't sound bad. I mean, we
I
already
don't think
know.
we would have to trade back though. If we're going to talk about the trade, then I'm going to go to.
You know what?
We should
I
take.
hate to, Daryl. I hate to get back on topic because we'll address that here
Yeah,
in
we'll
a
get back
second.
to
But
it.
Yeah.
Tanya brought up a good point. I'm just more appalled that they took end racism off the field on Black History Month because of. Oh, I'm not going to read that part.
Tanya's
Cheeto
spicy tonight.
bag.
Tanya crazy, yeah.
I'm trying to keep my opinions. I mean, but you know what, damn it, Tanya, you have your you
To
keep
each
your
his
opinion.
own.
No. she's you do.
Yeah.
Of course, I won't read it out loud, but I can't say I will say that. I mean, some of the sentiments I do. I hear where you're coming from, and I hear the frustration.
Yeah.
And I will say that I think it's poor timing. I think it is poor timing. And then Tanya says, "Don't you dare be Switzerland." Well, only because of the platform. If it was a different, we'll go ham, and in due time, we should actually
based on what she just said. I'm starting to think now. Maybe there's a huge Cheetos commercial coming up towards the Super Bowl.
I wouldn't be surprised.
In today's day and age, I wouldn't either.
No.
So now back to we could jump on the draft. I think Dart is a good candidate.
But he won't start right away. He's not a starter right away.
No.
Well, let me ask you something.
That's
Danny.
what we need. We need somebody to start right away. You feel me?
Yeah.
You don't think Dart could start right away?
No,
dude. So let me explain this to you.
Shador and Cam can. Shador and Cam can start right away.
If you start Jackson Dart right now, you'd be better off bringing Daniel Jones back.
Oh shit.
Oh, but see, they really.
I'm not even holding back.
That was just wishful thinking for me. But
Mhm.
they look real thirsty for Shador Sanders. So if he's there, they're gonna take him.
So
they're
I
drooling
went over
him.
a lot of Shador's games over the last 2 years, and I think the only thing he lacks is a big arm. His decision making is really well.
His football IQ is amazing.
He knows when to take a sack. He knows when to throw a ball away, which I think is one of our biggest.
Tough as hell.
concerns.
He's tough as hell.
Yeah.
Tough as hell.
And you can strengthen an arm. And again, you don't have to throw 30, 40 yards downfield. If you throw it to a wide open Malik Neighbors who's 15 yards down and let him do his job, problem solved.
Dan Brothers, you bring up a good point. Did anything about Eli making the Hall of Fame yet come out?
Nah, they're going to announce it tonight. That's the only reason I'm really watching this.
Okay, so Luke said one more person. Says, wait for Archie Manning.
No.
I'm throat punching people. Right.
If it comes up that we end up waiting for Arch Manning, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I know what I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it because it will never happen.
We can't say that because then Dable and Shane will need an extension.
Well, that's another thing people are dogging on.
Is that what we're waiting on right now?
Everybody's talking about how Eli loved Daniel Jones, the Manning family loved Daniel Jones, and then now all of a sudden they all love Jackson Dart. Like, you know what I mean? Again, it just piles on my thing of you're bringing in Daniel Jones 2.0 if that's what you do. Now, if you bring him in and you set him for 2 years behind a quarterback that's going to teach him something, you might have something there. But again, you got to remember now, Daniel Jones came in 3 games in his first year. I think it was 3 games in, 2 or 3 games in.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Right, I'm putting a link out there. Let me go ahead and add.
But you know what I would do though, like
and EMAC.
My dream scenario is we draft Shador. We sign a wide receiver, right? Either like a T Higgins or like maybe like a I don't know, maybe Stephon Diggs. I don't know if you guys are off for that.
Nah.
No, I don't like. I don't want his attitude.
So I'll do like T Higgins
Cooper
and
Cup.
to solidify the O
I
line
trade.
because we drafted Shador. We should sign Mekhi Becton to beef
I
up
would
the
not
O-line.
be against. I would not be against at all trading for Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup would be
I was about to
beautiful.
mention Cooper Cup.
He would be a beautiful complement to Malik Neighbors because everybody talks about, oh, we need to go get another explosive receiver. No, if you do that, you're taking away from Malik. What you need is a great complement. And I think Cooper Cup could be that guy.
Aren't we concerned about the injuries? Like, he's not going to go for the league minimum. That's a given.
No way. No, not at all.
I don't know what kind of contract we have to sign him, but it cannot be. It has to be a team-friendly type contract with all the injuries he's had in the past.
So first of all, Cup is under contract still. I don't know for how many more years. I want to say it's 2 more.
Well, they're talking about releasing him.
I think they're going to end up releasing him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason why they're going to release him,
So that can change a lot, you know.
Excuse me.
But,
And the reason why they're going to.
But again, knowing what you're saying, do you think that you, me, Danny, any of us are different from what the rest of the league is thinking? They're not going to overpay for this guy. He's getting up there in age.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
yeah.
So because they release him, I'm as curious as to what's the minimum that we have to pay him? Because like, I mean, we'll be sitting at what, 40-some million?
I'm thinking about what we gave Golden Tate. What we gave Golden Tate.
I should remove you off this damn thing.
What? You know what's been thrown around, and I'm not against it if they can make it happen for the right price and the right pieces. You draft Shador, you let him sit 2 years behind Matt Stafford. I don't know a tougher player in the NFL right now other than Matt Stafford. The guy literally had a dislocated shoulder and finished a game throwing with that shoulder.
We also got to hold on. But you also got to keep in mind it can't be 2 years because Shane and Dable only have.
I was gonna say that they only have
2 years left in their
desperation mode.
Well, that's why I said though. But that's what I said. You make it a team-friendly contract. So even if they bring him in at, let's say, Drew Lock kind of money, like $4 or $5 million a year, okay, then they're not really taking a big hit for that. And you have a guy that's going to be an outstanding teacher for Shador or Ward, for that matter. And I'm not saying you let that rookie sit for 1 to 2 years. You let him sit till you think it's time to bring him in. And if Brian Daboll is the quarterback whisperer, let him do his job. You know?
So I want to shift a little bit from the stock of the draft because we still got, good God, 2 more months? I mean, we haven't even seen the combine yet. And I know for a fact that we're going to be drugging this to the ground of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, what's going to happen. And then of course we got the free agency. But what I want to talk about is something that's current today. And that's the beef between Thibodeau and Des Bryant. Those that aren't familiar with, do I have it still? Do I still
the Brandon London video interview?
No. What I want to show,
not a catch.
So let me just go ahead and just show the. Okay, you guys can unmute your mic if you will, and those that are on TikTok, I'm showing the non-catch of Des Bryant. Can you guys? Yeah, you guys can unmute yourself.
Here we go. All right.
And it looks like you're still muted. Now that's not a catch.
No,
that's not a catch at all.
But Des caught it.
The ball.
That ball never hit the ground.
That what?
That ball, the ground calls that ball to pop.
We'll watch it again. Now watch. Okay, watch it. Okay, you see it?
Yeah.
He got it with his hands, right? 2 hands.
Yeah.
He tucked it in, right? Now, so far, It looked like he got control, but what'd he do?
Reached out, fumble.
That wasn't on the ground at all.
That hit the ground.
Wasn't incomplete.
That hit the ground.
The
And
side of the ball head.
I think I might have.
Down and 2. And this could be the game.
The only way for the ball to be on the ground.
At the Green Bay 32 with under 5 minutes in the game. Blitz is coming. He throws a deep ball to the left side, and the ball is Bryant caught the ball. How did you not know how Des Bryant accomplished that physical feat?
Wow, you talk about confidence in a guy. Tony Romo had it there.
Oh my goodness!
You're the baddest motherfucker playing. If we don't score here, you got to go do it again.
A sensational catch, my goodness, by Des Bryant over Sam Shields. Unbelievable.
They have thrown the challenge flag. What are they challenging?
I think they're challenging the catch.
Should be touchdown.
Well, we all know what happens. We ain't got to worry.
Yeah.
So here's what a lot of people don't understand. The reason that was a fumble is because he made another move before he went to the ground. In making
Stretched.
in making that next move, he automatically took the player that was touching him out of the equation. So now it's a him issue. So when his arm hit the ground with that ball and that ball popped up, that's a fumble.
Yeah.
Or a non-catch. He has to maintain control
It was not a catch.
all the way
So-
through. It wasn't a catch.
I was
I'm curious on what the beef was. Anybody can enlighten me what this beef is? Anybody?
It's the same kind of beef that freaking Gastineau had with Favre. It means nothing. It's garbage. It's over.
Right,
I think that's something. That's something about the Giants and Saquon, and then I guess Kayvon went back at him or something.
Well, what he said was, I'm paraphrasing that something about he mentioned something about the non-catch, but then also mentioned, hey, I have the same amount of Super Bowls as you.
Say some, yeah.
I have a question.
And Des also made a comment. It must suck to be a Giants fan. To see, what Kevin Durant's doing on the field.
Did you guys see the Brandon London interview?
No.
Go check out Brandon London's page. He interviewed Des Bryant, and Des Bryant started backtracking.
Did he really?
Answer question.
Yeah.
Well, I did see a glimpse of Thibodeau was also on a podcast, and he said F Dallas Cowboys.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So that man's he's after my heart. What can I say? Give
that man an extension now.
Let's pay him his money. Hold on a sec. Tanya says, then Des brought up his matting rating and to worry about that getting that new contract. Aha.
Should the Giants get Myles Garrett?
What's that?
He's too expensive, bro.
Trade Thibodeau for Myles Garrett.
I think the Eagles will get Myles Garrett. I
don't think the Eagles got any more money.
No. Yeah, Billy, I'm glad you said that because I want to say this real quick. You might want to. I don't know how.
We need Billy to clip this.
I don't know how Philadelphia is doing this with all these contracts, but someday this team is going to have to pay the piper, and I'm really curious on how they're going to do that. Because there's going to be a lot of contracts that's going to be like null and void. What is that?
Bets.
Oh, you made bets. EMAC, I'll tell you what. I'm going to get back to that. I'm going to put you in the backstage. I need to bring somebody up real quick. Let me hear it one time.
Am I in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble at all. I'm going to bring you right back. You didn't do nothing to get in trouble. But let me hear it one time.
All right. I mean, I'll still stay, but
Yeah. I'm bringing you back. I just want to hear it.
Better for me to do the outro at the very end.
Well, just do it real quick.
All right, let's go Giants. Owie!
I'll bring you right back. So this gentleman was on TikTok. James, I see you. Welcome to the show. What's going on, James?
What's up, guys?
What's up, James?
Y'all got me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Nice hat, by the way. Nice hat.
Oh yeah. I got a whole wall of them, brother.
Hey, that's the only way to be. That's the only way to be.
Yes, sir.
So I see that you were commenting a lot on TikTok. Thanks for coming over.
Yes,
Go ahead and share some of your thoughts on TikTok. I know we were talking about a lot, but just kind of throw it out there, and we'll and just so you know, the gentleman next to you, Billy, he's an Eagles fan, so he don't count. However, and Danny and Daryl, we're all Giant fans. We all matter.
Yeah.
Sorry, Billy. You don't. Okay?
Wow.
Sorry, Billy. Sorry, Billy.
And just so you know, if I didn't like Billy, I wouldn't be picking on him. So that'd be.
Hey, Billy, it's okay. My best friend is an Eagles fan, diehard Eagles fan. Man, he gives me hell all the time. Trust me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. I mean, it's all the way back from the
nauseating, ain't it?
The punt. I mean, oh man, God, I'm so flustered right now. I can't even remember his name. The punter for us, the one that Dodge. All he had to do was
Matt
punt that
Dodge.
thing out of bounds.
Oh,
Matt Dodge. Yeah,
But you know what though? You know what? The thing is, you also it's kind of a double-edged sword. If that didn't happen, would we have won Super Bowl? In 2011 or 2012.
I'm a firm believer everything happens for a reason, so I gotta agree with you there. Everything happens for a reason, but it still don't make it any better. I mean it still don't make it any better. But oh man, guys, I've watched you guys for a long time. It's like it's a joy for me to be up here with you guys, talking with you guys. For years I've watched you guys, and man, just some of the things, the ideas that I have. I mean, I don't know where to start. Number one, of course, Shador is got to be the pick. If he's not the pick, if he's not there, fall back, trade back. Raiders are dying to come up. Everybody knows that. Raiders want up. Dart second round, or even early first, late first round, whatever. And build that defense, build that offensive line. It's really going to depend on what we do in free agency to know what we're going to do in the draft.
Big time.
That's tops. And I believe we have got to solidify that O-line. Got to. There's
a lot of rumors talking about the Giants once again in the offseason. Because if you think about it, Joe Shane, every year he's been our GM in the offseason, has made a big splash. He did it with Darren Waller, although Waller didn't turn out to be much of anything. He did it with Brian Burns last year. So they're expecting him to do something this year. My feeling is it's probably going to be like a T. Higgins or maybe a beefy like offensive line. Listen, there's been rumors out there of Kevin Zeitler coming back, and I'm not against that. The dude is a phenomenal.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
man, I'm going to tell you this. If we're going to go after Higgins, we're going to have to beat the Patriots. They are all in on T. Higgins.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're in love with him. They're in love with him.
Yeah.
They're in love with
him. It's all in. They're all in on Higgins.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you.
I'll take Debo.
Cooper Kupp, man. If the thing about Kupp is he would be a solid number 2. He's not a number 1 anymore. Everybody knows that. Nakua, showed that, and he could be a solid number 2, if he can stay healthy. That's the big thing. If we could get him, at a decent price, I say, man, go for it. Let's do it.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind. Like I said before, we should go after Mekhi Becton and pair him up with Andrew Thomas on that O line.
That would be nice.
Look at that beef on that O line,
That would
bro.
be nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Him, though? Can you see Becton going from Philly to New York?
You really think the Jets?
He was in the Jets before. He knows MetLife.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, right? But I mean, oh man,
it would make me feel better about the Saquon thing if he went from Philly and came to the Giants.
Right.
He probably. Oh, Yeah, that
I'll
makes
tell
me
you
feel a
something
little
else.
better too.
We've got to beef up that defense too. We need depth on
Definitely.
defense. We need depth. I mean,
We
that
need
is
depth everywhere.
Everywhere,
that's
bro.
true. That's
Well,
true.
I think for us, our main issues for depth would be on the offensive side. Obviously, the offensive line.
Yep,
that's going to be
Most
huge.
definitely.
And on
Most
the
definitely.
defensive side,
DBs,
DBs big
Defensive
time.
backs. I agree.
I mean, I wouldn't even mind. I mean, we got. Well, I mean, we do have linebackers. Maybe bring on maybe one more defensive end. Who I don't know.
On the cheap, maybe.
I'll tell you what. If we trade back, depending on how far back we trade, I wouldn't mind going after Michigan's DB Johnson.
Oh, that's what I was.
Yes, and that's what I was getting to as well. You know, yeah, if we trade back, it's got to definitely be one of the DBs.
Or even we take our pick at 3, get what we need or want, whatever, and then second round. We got an early pick in the second round. We could even move back into the first round if somebody like Johnson's there or something.
But just knowing the draft,
there. But yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
But just knowing the draft, if we go Travis Hunter at 3, you damn know they're going for Jackson Dart at that second pick.
Oh yeah,
or Milroe.
No doubt about it.
They may still go after Milroe though.
Either one. I don't want to leave the draft without a quarterback. That's all.
Wait, did you say Jacksonville's going for a quarterback?
No.
I'm sorry.
If Jacksonville goes quarterback, then we should do everything we could possibly do to get Trevor Lawrence. That's point blank. I mean,
we can't afford him.
The top
we can't afford him. That's why I don't.
Not have a team to support it.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't think they're going to go after. They're not going to go after Lawrence because of the fact that
what we got 69 million in cap. Is that correct?
Sneaky, you know the number, right?
Last time I checked, it was like 40. It was like 45. It was like 45 million
right now.
From what I
we can restructure some contracts, then we can have more.
We're going to cut some guys too. I can guarantee that.
Yeah,
you know what I didn't realize?
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what they were talking about.
I actually thought that by cutting Jones when we did, it wouldn't hurt us for cap space. But no,
we're still taking a cap hit.
Yeah, we're still taking a cap hit.
Not as big.
But it's like, it's still what 21 mil?
It's in the 20s. It's in the 20s. It's in the 20s.
It would have been like 28, 29. So we saved like.
I think you're right, 29. I think you're right, 29. Tanya got a good question here. Will Kafka's position? What will Kafka's position be next year? Since he isn't getting the Saints job, glorified
poster holder.
Listen, I've said this for a long time now. Give Kafka the clipboard back because
what's up, RCD?
He might as well. He might as well, bro.
I don't think it was his fault. I don't. I think it was Daniel Jones' fault. I truly believe, and I'm going to stand by it till the day that I'm dead. Kafka did with Daniel Jones year one what he had to do. He dumbed down the offense so Daniel Jones can get it. Once he saw Daniel Jones had that following year when Dayball took the clipboard from him, he was doing what a normal offensive coordinator would do. And that's trying to implement something a little tougher, something a little more intricate for him to get on because he already had the bases down, or at least we thought. And then because he was throwing that stuff at him, Daniel Jones made him look bad.
It's okay to be innovative. But we can honestly agree, even during that playoff, that playoff year in 2022, there were some questionable calls.
Most definitely.
And I think what hurt Kifka the most was, week 1, 2023, when we lost, 40-0. And then we entered the second half of that Arizona Cardinals game, week 2, not even scoring a field goal. I think that's what hurt Kifka the rest of the year.
Who?
But I do agree. that Dable is going to have to, knuckle down, just give him the trust.
Take hands off, back off.
To allow Kifka to have the offense. But it's going to be hard to do knowing that he's looking at the barrel of a gun right now.
Who's
right? Most definitely.
Well, no, I'm talking about Dable. Dable's job is on the line right now. Because
so is Shane.
I think Dave's is more in under fire because if we start off the season 1-3, 0-4, I don't even see us.
They're not surviving the season.
I don't even see him being.
He's not going to make it. I agree.
If we start the season off 0-4, Dayball's gone. Period.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know about saying, but Dayball's gone.
Right. I definitely agree.
Most def.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they a package deal now? Aren't they?
They're both will be gone. You don't think Joe's gone?
I know, and here's why. Because Joe is going to be known for, and this is going to be the big part of it, the kind of draft he has. If Joe comes out and has a bang draft, like a really good draft this year, well, it won't matter what happens to Dayball. I really believe that. But Joe will definitely be hunting for a new coach.
Mark Ginn says Dayball is buns. I mean, if that's what floats your boat,
buns.
I don't judge. I don't judge at all. That's your thing. That's your you too, Billy. If that's what you like, I don't judge. I don't judge at all.
Hey man, listen, guys, I'm falling asleep and I got to go to work in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, number
that's why I've been so quiet. I've been sitting here dozing off.
At least he gave us a heads up.
At least he gave us a heads up. Hey man, be good. I appreciate you. Let me get here one time, Daryl.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
All right, man, be good. Yeah, he didn't even give us his final thoughts. He's like, I'm out. I got to go to bed.
Right. Here's something to ponder. And I believe that I've always been on the fence on Daniel Jones. He came in his first year. He actually showed something. You know what I mean?
Some promise, yeah.
Exactly. Second year,
there's no should. He will be.
The thing is, he went through how many different offensive coordinators, how many different head coaches.
Yeah.
But if the Eagles don't trade up and jump us and get Devontae Smith, what are we looking at?
Devontae Smith.
Have you ever thought about that?
That's the thing. The Giants were coveting Devontae Smith in that draft. That's why. He's a good player, clearly. But I think that made it a little nicer for the Eagles to go, yeah, we'll jump up. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And then who did they trade with? They traded with Dallas for that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They set up with Dallas, yeah.
So we got screwed by both of them.
Yeah.
And also
the year
too.
Before they screwed us with Washington. I mean, it's like, I hate the Eagles. I hate the Eagles. I'm not going for anybody. I don't want to see KC win because I do not think they're that good of a team. Of course, they got Mahomes, yes. But, I mean, come on, man. The refs continuously bail them out time after time after time.
The only reason I would be okay with Kansas City winning is I love Jerry. I love Andy Reid. I really do.
Even though he was an Eagles guy, but yes, I mean, I agree.
I gotta be honest and upfront with you. I gotta push back. The fact that who's their defensive coordinator? For me, that's who that's one of the reasons why I want them to win. I don't mind seeing. I do want to see a team winning. I would rather see a team winning 3 Super Bowls than a guy that spat in our face and told us it was raining, holding up the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
I agree. I agree. But at the end of the day, Spags, he was with us for so many years. He left, regardless of how the situation happened, how it took place, and then he went to Kansas City and he's winning championships. Mm-hmm. Don't that put just like a little on you? I mean, think about that.
Well, I mean, he did, interview for the job, and also too, we gotta keep in mind that Gettleman was the GM at that time. He was in that was name. We got to pause. We had to pause.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
No, here we
go.
What
happened?
They're gonna announce Eli.
Here we go.
Oh wait, let me turn on my hold on.
I swear, if he doesn't, I am protesting.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think he's going to make the Hall of Fame. I don't know if it's going to be first round.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
I want it to be.
He's top. He is top 10 in so many different passing categories. I mean,
I'm crossing my fingers, boys.
Yeah, you got to cross your fingers. He's in. He's in.
That is the greatest honor of my football life. And now, once again, tonight, we find out the names of the next group.
I got to stand up for this.
Right. Hold on 1 second, boys. We'll be right back.
Jared Allen deserves it. Allen deserves it.
Yep, Jared Allen, okay.
Great player.
Where it all started, right there.
There you go.
Come on.
I think you might be ahead of me. Yeah.
There.
Oh.
Sterling Sharp.
Okay.
I'm all for it.
Hold on. Don't say anything before.
Yeah, Giza, you're ahead of me.
That's not Sterling Sharp. That's Eric Allen. The hell?
I swear, if they don't get, it'd be blasphemy, bro.
Sterling Sharp. Hell yeah.
Like that. I like that call. Okay.
Yeah, he deserved it. He deserved it.
He deserves it. Eric Allen was a good player.
Oh yeah.
Eric Allen.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Antonio Gates.
Hell of a tight end.
He didn't get it. Told you.
That's crazy, bro.
Told you he wasn't going first round. I knew that. I knew it.
Yeah, how you not gonna put in a guy that has 2 Super Bowl MVPs, bro? I'm not knocking these guys. I'm not knocking these guys at all. But does any of these guys have 2 MVPs, Super Bowl MVPs? Do they?
Mm-mm.
I don't think any of them got any Super Bowls.
You know what I'm saying?
Either one of those top 10 in their respective classes. You know what I'm saying?
Which is crazy, bro.
I mean, it's just straight disrespect, is what it is.
Wow, bro.
Correct me if I'm wrong, too. The only one of the guys that got in that has a Super Bowl is Sterling Sharp, right?
No, he don't even got a ring.
Yeah,
I don't think he has a ring, bro.
None of the guys that made
Yeah,
it.
none of them got a ring.
None of the guys that got a Super Bowl. None of the guys that got in got a Super Bowl ring. Now,
That's insane, bro.
Sterling Sharp.
What are they saying now Super Bowl doesn't mean anything? I mean, come on.
I was gonna say no. Yeah, like what does he do that for? Why did he do that for?
I mean,
Sterling Sharp got a Super Bowl ring from his brother. And I'm not trying to knock him. And there's a story behind that too. I'm happy for Sterling.
This just pissed off me.
How many years do you have to be on that list before it's over? Because I know in baseball, I think it's like 5 years or 5 chances or something like that.
I have no idea. If I told
you can be picked at any time. You can be picked at any time.
In baseball, you have a certain amount of time.
Right. I mean,
unbelievable, man.
Like I said, he'll get there. I just didn't think he was going to get there this year. I wanted him to, but
it's just
I just think it's a slap in the face. I think it's a slap in the face. I mean,
Yo,
He got
bro,
robbed.
major robbery, bro. Like, yo,
He got robbed.
I'm
We're
not
used
surprised.
to it. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
We're the Giants. That's what we do. We get robbed.
You know what? And I'll say this too. I'm not surprised either. And the reason why I say I'm not surprised is because people hate him for one reason.
They're gonna be like, I told you so, Sneaky. I told you so.
They hate him. They hate him for one reason. Oh, I'm saying it right now too. The reason why they hate Eli Manning is because he's a Manning. That's it. That's the only reason why he's not a first round or he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, is because you know what? When Homeboy wore that jersey for the XFL, he hate me. That's Eli Manning's jersey from here on out. He needs to wear that because
I agree.
They hate him for no reason at all. No reason at all. The man.
I just want to understand the voters. I just want to understand.
I mean, the man had top 10. He was top 10 in quarterback in every quarterback category whatsoever.
Still don't get it, bro.
Yards, touchdowns, completions, everything. Yeah, I agree. And also, look at his Iron Man status.
Yeah.
He never.
Crazy. I'm shocked, bro.
I'm
shocked that he didn't get it, bro.
Everybody is, especially if you're a Giants fan. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But I mean, you know, in the back of our minds, you know, we all, you know, there was a chance, because everybody knows that there's two different sides of Eli. You know, there's playoff Eli, and then there's what the fuck
regular
Eli. You know what I mean?
Interception Eli. The interception Eli.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You know, not even interception Eli. It's just not playoff Eli. I mean, whenever we got in, he was just a different dog. You know, he was just a different dog. I mean, look at the throws that he made. You know, I mean, that Manningham throw. I mean,
that was the bet. Yeah.
Show me a better throw and catch. And catch. Don't get me wrong. I mean,
the hate.
Oh my God,
it's easy. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna fall in this sport. The hate for Eli is real.
Most definitely.
Bottom line, the hate for Eli
I agree.
is real. You know.
You know, hey, like I said, we're Giants fans. We're used to it. You know. They've hated on us
we're used to it. Yeah.
Hey, can Cam Newton shut his hole?
Oh, about him.
What is he still talking?
He's still talking shit.
He's every day he's got something new, like a bunch of crap spewing. I don't even know why they have him on TV. He's a clown. He should join a circus because he's a clown.
Who is it?
Cam Newton.
They got him on ESPN.
They're bringing up the fact of what he said about
when he said that, I lost all respect for Cam Newton.
Yeah, if he gets it, he deserves to get it.
All respect.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. What are you saying, Ant? What are you saying?
Explain to me what Cam Newton did that would even remotely require him to get a yellow jacket. He did one thing. First of all, he wasn't in the league long enough because he was ass. Number two, he was a me guy. Never cared about team ever in his life, and he got what he deserved. He's a clown. And then to say that if Eli gets a jacket, he deserves two.
He deserves one too.
You deserve one. You deserve one, Cam. It's called a straight jacket where they put you in a padded room.
I mean, to be fair, the only thing I could think of about Cam Newton is his 2015 season when he took the team to the Super Bowl.
He didn't take them there. Steve Smith took them there.
Well, hold on. I don't think Steve Smith was on that team. I don't think he was on that team.
But look,
okay,
even if he was, you could go there. But Eli Manning ended the Patriots' perfect season.
Well, no, my whole thing with Eli, yes, he ended the perfect season.
The 72 Dolphins are still celebrating to this day.
You heard the story about that, right? You heard the story about that, right? Literally seconds after Plaxico caught that touchdown, there was, I think, 4 or 5 members of the 72 Miami team that sent champagne to the Giants locker room.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I heard that. Yeah.
I thought that was a cool story.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it's like every year, the remaining members of whoever they are, they end up sending something to somebody. Like if they're real close to breaking that record, to doing it, they send him something or something to that aspect. I'm not exactly for sure, but yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikki, I'm still scratching my head too, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
You know, I mean, this been a rough year. I mean,
I'm
he's
telling
good,
you,
man.
bro. I'm like,
This been
No,
oh,
it's a rough
man.
year if Philly wins this weekend.
Oh my
That's a rough.
I mean, that's what okay, and that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
That's the
God.
turd. That's the turd on the top of the pile, if you ask me.
Right.
I mean,
right,
I was
exactly.
I was going against them the whole.
What kills me?
Let me bring.
This is what kills me about the whole Saquon situation.
Yeah.
The Giants offered him a contract. Mind you, it was late. He had already went out and seen what he was worth. But if he was a diehard, faithful, organizational player, it was literally pennies less than what the Eagles were offering. I mean, come on.
Well, it wasn't just that; it was the fact
And
that
that right there, is yeah.
He never wanted to be a Giant.
It was the fact that we offered him a contract to be the second highest paid running back in the league, and he told us no. But
exactly
what people see is what they saw in Hard Knocks of Joe Shane saying, "We're not going to tag him. We're just going to let him test the market."
If you guys want my thoughts on
But
Eli,
what they don't understand is by us letting him do that, that is respect to Saquon. Saying, hey, look here, we know you're a great player. We know you're this. We know you're that. Go out there and test the market. See what you're worth. What everybody else thinks, and we almost match the offer. But
I think,
but you know what, Joe Shane was being a little arrogant too, though.
He was. He was
He was being a little cocky. He was being a little cocky during the negotiation.
Well, no. Hold on. No, I think both guys. They're both alpha guys, and they both got in their feelings. So
I agree. I definitely agree. I agree.
What's up, Billy?
I'm gonna hit the road, brothers. I
man.
want to get my final thoughts real quick. The Eagles. In case you didn't hear, Saquon did get Offensive Player of the Year. So happy about that. Danny, I love the beer, brother. Brothers, the Eagles are winning the Super Bowl 59. And as always, let's go Birds, but let's go Giants. Ow!
Wait, hold on. Wait, Billy, who's winning the Super Bowl? Yeah.
Sneaky has the best beard and Ant's the best looking man.
Hey, okay. Look at that.
Okay.
Hey, I'll take it, man. I don't even think my wife would say that.
My thoughts on Eli Manning. Do I think
go ahead, E-Man. What you did? What you go?
I think Eli deserves to be second or third ballot in the Hall of Fame.
What
the fuck?
Third, man. Crazy, bro?
I think so.
Nah, man.
You gotta put that pipe down, E-Mac.
His regular season.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. You tell me which one of those four players.
Eli had. If you guys didn't know that,
which one of those four players. I'll give you four players. The four players that got elected tonight. You tell me what one of those four are better than Eli Manning.
Matthew Stafford.
No, I'm saying right tonight. What? Those people that got inducted. Who's better than Eli?
I didn't even look at who all made it.
Nobody, baby.
But okay, you look at it. That right there says that right there exactly what we've been saying right there.
But
you either love Eli or you hate him, and you don't. And you had no idea who he was up against.
James, hold on. I'm not an Eli fan, but I have to respect his name.
Oh, we can tell. We can tell.
Like Eli has the most if you think about it, he's behind Brett Favre in most consecutive starts.
By the way, where's Favre at?
He's behind in consecutive starts.
Where's Favre at? Where's he at?
On the couch.
On the couch.
No. Where is Favre at?
I'm just saying Eli is behind Brett Favre in career starts.
But where is Favre at?
Hall of Fame.
Oh, hey, how about that?
Yeah, he was robbed.
Thank
That's
you.
a conspiracy.
But I'm not
Son
going
was
to Eli
a son,
shouldn't be
bro.
Hall of Famer. I'd say he should be second or third ballot.
Yo,
No,
there's no
no.
debate, bro. He
Most
got
definitely,
bamboozled tonight, bro.
he should have been first
I
ballot.
remember you.
Most definitely, he should have been first
Yeah.
ballot.
He should be number
two
one.
Super Bowl MVPs, two Super
Thank you,
Bowls,
Clint.
two
Thank you.
MVPs.
And another hot take is Ichiro should not be in Hall of Fame for base. I mean, he's the most overrated Hall of Famer in baseball.
Who?
Ichiro.
Oh, you're sick, dude.
Damn.
You really are.
Ichiro?
Like, this bug.
You know,
Yeah.
Emac loves the hot takes, man. You know, Emac loves the hot takes, man.
There ain't nothing hot about that take.
Ichiro is like
Old
another
take.
Troy Aikman when it comes to Hall of Famers.
Hey, man. Wow.
About
Yeah,
Ichiro
Eli
did
deserves
not
more
have
than
the most
50,
home
though,
runs.
that's for sure.
I'm a Mariners fan, especially. I think Ken Griffey is a better Hall
I'm
of
happy
Famer.
CC got it, though,
No,
for
hold
sure.
on. Let's do a little
I think-
backtracking.
Go
All
ahead.
right, go ahead, Sneaky. Go
So
ahead, bro.
we got okay, Sterling Sharp, right?
Yeah, no, all of them are not better than Eli, bro. Just
What the
you
Sterling-
can look it up, bro.
Then
He's
we
not
had
better than
okay,
Eli.
hold on, Jared Allen.
Crazy.
He would. Jared Allen would probably be the closest one, I would say.
Eric Allen, right? Eric Allen.
Yeah, Eric Allen.
Yeah, Eric Allen and
Eric Allen was
Antonio
good.
Gates.
Who?
Eric Allen.
Antonio Gates is the other one that got
I take
elected.
that back. Gates would probably
Gates
be,
is definitely one of those
Ugh.
guys. I would say probably deserves it more than Eli. The only
Yes,
one.
I
though,
will
being
agree.
one.
I will agree. If you had to choose, well, it's either going to have to be Gates
who
or
else-
Eli.
else?
I can understand that. But
Wait,
you're putting
who else
Eric
was it?
Allen, you're putting
It
Jared
was
Allen, you're putting
Jared Allen,
No.
Sharp,
no.
Allen, Eric Allen,
Eric
I'm
Allen,
tripping.
and
and
Antonio
then
Gates.
Antonio Gates.
Only
Different-
4 people.
Look it up. Where
That's it.
where
Four
are
of
they
them.
in
Four.
contrast in relation to their class? Where are they at? As Eric Allen, defensive backs, where is he in
Exactly, Drew.
in
Exactly,
the
Drew.
top
That's what
of
I'm saying.
defensive backs in the National Football history? Is he top 10? No, we know that.
It is.
I would okay. In my opinion,
Gates, he's top 10.
in my opinion,
Oh yeah.
And
I'll-
Gates, yes, I definitely believe he's top 10 tight end.
I'll,
all time.
I'll say this.
Got to be.
Like I would give the nod to Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard, you know, his
Sterling
season
Sharp?
was
No.
Sharp.
I'm sorry, Sterling Shepard. Oh my God, that's my guy. Sterling Sharp.
Sharp. Yeah.
He look. He had
We can get on that bandwagon too. We can get on the Shepherd bandwagon because
well Sterling
Man.
He gonna
Sharp.
go. He gonna go in the Ring of Honor though for sure.
So Sterling Sharp, he his career was cut short due to injury.
Mhm.
He couldn't play football anymore. And even his brother, who is a Hall of Famer, said that he was the second best athlete in the house. So to me, that's
But
the
see,
only
but-
one.
but hold- okay.
That's the only one I could see
But
makes
Sneaky, hold
because
on.
I actually saw. I mean, I saw all these guys play, right?
Yeah,
We gotta bring
me
Juke
too.
in here.
Me too. But Sneaky,
But-
let me ask you a question. So are we saying because a player's career got cut short that they automatically get that pass?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just
I think
That's
that's
what
what
I'm
they're
saying.
okay. Hold on.
That's
Okay,
what they're
let me
saying.
back up. I'm trying to justify it for myself.
Yeah, and you can't.
I right
It's
now.
not even justifiable, bro.
I am
It's
I
not possible.
am honestly disgusted right now with the process because look, I know exactly why Eli did not get in first ballot because of the hate.
Exactly. You either love
Because
him or you hate him.
he is a Manning. That is the only reason. Now let's not forget Ventura, Adam Vinatieri. He was also on this list. He didn't get in. I think he's worthy of getting in as well.
Justin Tucker's for them.
But what I don't
Vinatieri.
understand is why are they only doing 4 this year? Didn't they do more?
Yep.
Because Eli was there.
I gotta tell Ant something. Do you hear Michigan's recruiting everybody from Alabama?
Whatever works, man. Just win, baby.
Who else did they get besides Justice Haynes?
I haven't been watching them.
You know what's funny is they could actually make a conference championship game. If I'm being completely
I
honest.
still think it's
Yeah.
funny how the Ohio State coach said after they won the national championship that they could have beat last year's national championship, which was clearly our champion, which was clearly Michigan. And my response was, "You couldn't beat them this year. What are you talking about?"
Exactly. And he also said something about someone said something about them losing to Michigan this year, and
Well,
he
that's what
said,
I mean.
yeah, and he said, well, we won the national championship, but if you would have had to play Michigan, would you have won the national championship?
Heck no.
No, clearly
Oh,
no.
yeah.
They lost this year and last year and the year before.
The playoffs.
I can't stop thinking about it,
The
Sneaky, man. I
playoffs
can't
this year
stop
was a
thinking
total
about it, bro.
bust. I mean, I think we could all agree the playoffs were a total bust. A bust.
Except Notre Dame.
There were
No,
teams
I
that were in
I,
it that
I
should have
actually
been.
enjoyed the 12-team playoff. I'll be honest.
But they got the wrong. But what I'm saying is the wrong 12 were in.
It was
I
the
think, I think they got it right this year. I think, although I will say, I think 12 is a bit much. I think 8 would be more of a solid number, but because no matter what format you have,
They gotta
something's
tone
gonna
it
be-
down a little bit, yeah.
It's going to be,
10.
somebody's going to be
I think
forgotten.
10 would be good. I think
They'll
10.
definitely shrink it
the
again.
truth is 8.
Well,
seeds-
they have a contract to do the 12, so next year.
Yeah, last year we ended the year beating Alabama. This year
the year before they beat Alabama.
No, we started the year beating Alabama, and then this year we ended the year beating Alabama.
So you guys
Alabama
beat Alabama 2 years straight.
Alabama.
That's hilarious.
and Ohio State.
Yep.
Man.
4 years now since you guys beat OSU.
Yep, the punk eyes.
4 years in a row.
Yeah, they can have the national championship. They just didn't beat Michigan.
So, and how
my
would you
ass
feel
with
if
that
Jalen Murrow is our quarterback of the Giants?
Jalen
Ex-Alabama
Milrow is
player.
the best quarterback Alabama's ever had.
Huh?
That's a hot. Whoa!
Jalen Hurts? Hello?
You don't like Jalen Hurts, bro?
Jalen
I
Hurts
like
is
Jalen Williams. in
overrated to me.
Oklahoma.
You don't like
I mean,
Tua?
I will agree with you there. I will agree with you there. I believe he is overrated to an extent. But did you know this? I've got the statistics somewhere. I don't know the exact stats. 5 years. 5 years in the league. 5 years in the league. He has the same or better stats as Lamar.
Who Hurt?
Mm.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that because Jackson's first 2 years he didn't have any receivers. As to where
3.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I mean, but hold on, wait a minute, hold on. How can we use that for Lamar when we can't use that for Daniel Jones?
What do you mean?
What receivers did he have?
No, so all right. So here's the Daniel Jones thing for me in a
We
nutshell.
had the worst separation in the National Football League when it comes to wide receiver separation.
Yeah,
The
but
worst.
you know what though? His second year with we didn't have big name receivers, and they led the league in most downfield plays that year.
Agree.
So
Why?
there had to have been some
Because of
separation
the
that
O
year,
line.
which
We
again
had a
leads
better
me-
O line then.
But again, it leads me to believe. So all right, so going off of that, I'll argue that too, because if you look at the year that we went to the playoffs with Daniel Jones, and then the very next year when we started crapping on ourselves again, the only difference in that O line was what's his name that went to the 49ers?
Feliciano.
Feliciano.
Other than that, it was the same team. My thing with Daniel Jones is 6 years in the league. I'll give you the constant coach carousel, the constant offensive coordinator carousel. My issue with Daniel Jones is 6 years in, and you're still making rookie mistakes, not veteran mistakes, rookie mistakes.
I agree, but I ponder this to you. He's with the Vikings now. Everybody knows that the Vikings, they have a quarterback coach. What are we going to do if Daniel Jones comes back and wins the Super Bowl with the Vikings?
He won't.
He's not staying there.
Because first of all,
he's not staying there. I don't
when
think.
he went to the Vikings, what a lot of people don't talk about is the only time he was on the roster was that playoff game. He was on the practice squad when he went there.
But they signed him to the main roster now. He's back
for the one game. It was just the one game though.
Oh yeah.
No. This season.
This coming season.
He's a free agent though.
Starter.
He's a free agent though, right?
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And the reason, this is why I bring this up. Look at the O-line that we have gotten rid of. They've went somewhere else and they become stars.
That's all our free agents.
Yeah, it's been half of the majority.
I mean, that's McKinney. That was Leonard Williams. That
the
was.
other thing too is I legitimately don't want to crap on our O-line from this past year. I think they were leaps and bounds improved on the year prior.
When oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name. Left tackle Thomas. When Thomas went down,
Andrew Thomas.
Yeah. When Thomas went down, it was over. It was over. We all knew that it was over.
My question for you guys is: do you think Sam Darnold might leave Minnesota?
Yep.
Yeah,
most definitely, but he's not coming here.
I think
it's
so.
either going to be
Darnold, Minnesota. I just don't know where.
You think he's going to come here?
Sam Darnold is about to get paid.
Oh, I'm not saying he'll go Giants. I'm just saying, I just don't know where he'll go to.
No, he's definitely getting the bag. He's definitely getting the bag, though.
Sam Darnold is the next Kirk Cousins.
Case Keenum.
Facts. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Coach got Coach of the Year.
I like Kevin O'Connell. I can't lie.
Yes, and like I said, he is really good with quarterbacks.
He's a good dude.
I wonder why he's not wearing his St. Louis.
My question is, who has won MVP and Defensive Rookie of the Year?
What, in the same year or like different years?
No, who's won Defensive Rookie of the Year and MVP tonight?
I don't think they announced it yet.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't think it's been. Oh yeah, it has.
Yeah, it was like number 8.
Estes, I think is his name.
Is it Verse, right? Jared Verse, something like that. Verse.
Yeah, Verse. That's it. Yeah. And the other one, who'd you say?
Who's won MVP? Yeah, between Lamar.
It hasn't been named.
No, they said that for last.
That's the last. Yeah, that's the last one they do.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you.
You know what?
Personally,
honest with you.
I believe. If it's not Josh Allen, it's a robbery.
I agree.
I'm just going to say that because
I give it to Josh too, bro. Yeah,
because Allen had a good season this year. If they didn't choke in the division round, he would have had it hands down. If he didn't choke against.
Yeah.
Look at what he's had to work with. I mean, do you even know who his leading receiver is?
I know. I didn't watch that.
He's always it's always changing. It's always changing.
Right.
Exactly.
That game was definitely all on Mark Andrews for sure.
Mark Buffalo is going after Cooper Kupp. You watch what I'm telling you.
I wouldn't be mad.
I won't be surprised.
I think he'll be replacing Amari Cooper, maybe.
Hold on.
Okay, I gotta say this.
Using Cooper. They're not even using Amari Cooper.
I just want to say this real quick.
But isn't Amari Cooper still on the team though?
You got
as of right now he is, yes.
You got Coach Belichick wearing all his Super Bowl rings at the dang thing. It's ridiculous.
Ain't Belichick going to college?
Yeah.
North Carolina, South Carolina.
North Carolina Tar Heels.
Yep.
Yeah. That's gonna be different.
Better than Bill Belichick of all time.
Oh?
Andy Reid is better than Belichick of all time.
What? Who said that?
The reason why I'm saying this is because Bill Belichick hasn't been good after Brady left.
Well, we knew that.
And Andy Reid was proven to win games without elite quarterbacks. He had
Belichick is still the GOAT, bro.
Well, hold on.
He had McNabb. He had
McNabb. But he hasn't.
Like Vic.
But he hasn't had the type of success that he has now.
Andy Reid was never known for winning the big game until he got to Kansas City. What are you talking about?
KC, bro. Yeah.
Well, let me add to that on that one too, James.
Mahomes solidified Andy Reid. I mean, let's call it what it is.
Not just Patrick. Don't forget about the defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah, Spags. Yeah, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But
which
without
I'm surprised that Spags
Reid
hasn't
was
got
still
any
able to
coaching interviews, man.
True. Yes.
I'll tell you what, guys.
When the Giants made him interim coach, they should have let him keep it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And Tom Brady has more defensive all-stars and wide receiving all-stars than Patrick Mahomes.
I agree there too. I agree.
So I think Mahomes of all time If he wins this weekend, he's better than Tom Brady. Mark my words.
So, Emac, I'll tell you what.
Yes, sir.
We'll start with we'll go with the final word. What you got?
What I got is I really can't bet against the Chiefs this weekend. I'm really too scared to do it. But I made a better bet for the parlay this weekend. I don't know if you guys can see this already.
Yeah, we can't, but it's okay.
So good. Hope you get the money, bro. Hope you hit.
Hopefully you get paid.
I'm a
we'll find out on Tuesday. Until then, let me hear it one time.
Ant is the best looking dude. No Diddy. Let's go Giants.
Appreciate you.
As long as he
Clinton.
doesn't come in here calling me honey buns, I'm okay with that.
I was gonna say, call you honey buns next time,
what you got, man? What's your final word?
Well, I'm gonna say happy birthday to G-Man.
Appreciate
He
you.
just turned 30 years old.
Thank you. Again. Yes, again.
Thank you too, Ant. And I just gotta say, I hope Johns at least get Hunter or at least Sanders in the draft. And let's go Chiefs. And everybody have a good weekend. And let's go Giants. And Ant, nice hat.
There you go.
Appreciate that.
Yep.
He left.
He left. Why? He just left us 3, bro. That's it. It's our show now, bro.
Sneaky, you didn't give us the outro, Sneaky. What the hell?
What happened?
Wrong person.
Yeah, bro.
Well, no, I didn't. I was like, wait a minute, what are y'all talking about? And then I'm like talking. I didn't say anything.
Did anybody notice how Clinton resembles Dexter Lawrence?
Just a tad bit. Just
Right?
a tad bit, yes.
A little bit.
I have to look at it again.
You take the beard off of him, I'm telling you, he looks like Dex. We're gonna start calling him Sexy Clinton.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Big Dex.
yo, did you guys
James,
hear the?
let me hear your final word.
Did you guys hear the Michael Parsons thing?
Oh, with
That-
Malik?
No, not even that. Like they said that the Giants lied to him during the draft that we were supposed to draft him.
Oh, really?
And then it was something. Watch a video. It was an interview that he got interviewed during the Super Bowl thing, and he said originally the Giants supposed to draft him, and then I guess they backtracked and guess they did something, and then they traded.
Wait, what did we?
Well, that was the one.
I mean, but
we were
honestly,
supposed to
that
grab
happens every
Devontae
year.
Smith,
You know what I mean? That
and then when
happens
Smith
every
was
year.
But the
gone-
fact that we drafted Kadarius Toney instead of Michael
Yeah,
Parsons
that's the problem.
irks the hell out of me.
Yeah, I
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, man, it should be a fun game. Definitely going for the Chiefs. The only reason I'm going for the Chiefs is I want New Jersey native Isaiah Pacheco to get a second ring.
Boricua.
Rutgers alumni. Let's go, Jers. And let's get a second ring. It's gonna be a fun game, and hope everybody enjoys it. Gets drunk, shit faced,
I'll be at work.
Let me hear one time, Danny.
All right, guys. Good night, James. Nice meeting you, buddy. And let's
Hey,
go,
you
Giants.
too.
All
You
right,
too.
later.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good one. All right, James. Let me hear one time, man. What you got?
What is his name? Ekbon? Ain't that his name? For Penn State?
Oh, the
Emeka, huh?
The defensive end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say his name either.
It's
I know you called it
Emeka Okafor. Is it? No, I can't think it. But anyway, don't be surprised if one of the top 2 teams snatch him up. He is
I wouldn't doubt it.
stud. He's a stud.
And I hope they do, because then that leaves a quarterback for us.
There you go. There you go. But I mean, yeah, we got to have a QB. I mean, that's it's.
Yeah, the wait's over. We got to get a QB.
Yeah.
And you know the outro, right, James?
What's that?
You know the outro, right?
Oh, let's go Giants, baby.
All right. Let me hear it one time then.
Woo! Let's go Giants.
Appreciate you, fam. Have a good night.
See you, James. Did Danny tell you about the shotgun?
Josh Allen won the MVP.
Good. Amen.
At least we got that. Thank you. Jesus.
Yeah, right.
God,
Did Danny send you the thing with oh well, you're not gonna be here for that. Well, you might for the Jeremy Shockey thing.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I think I'm going.
Yeah, you got to.
I have to.
FaceTime him if you can.
I'll try.
Man. Well, let me hear one time, man.
Let's go, Chiefs. Sneaky, I love you, brother. Thanks again, as always. EMAC, you're questionable, dude, but I love you. Danny, I'll be hitting you up this week. God bless everybody. Talk to you guys soon. Peace. Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, brother. Love you too. Have a good night. Well, crap. Highway robbery. I guess Super Bowls don't matter. I guess being top 10 in your position in NFL history don't matter as well. It is what it is. Still got love for my guy. And I'm still going to root for him. But the hate is real. The hate is real. Let's go, Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy, Stefan, a.k.a. SneakyG.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.